In a nutshell, if red tape and regulation are holding New Zealanders back because politicians find it politically rewarding to tie them in red tape, then we need to make regulating less rewarding for politicians by putting more sunlight on their activities. And that is how the Regulatory Standards Bill will help New Zealand get its mojo back. This bill turns the explanation from politicians passing laws that restrict our freedoms from "because we said so" into "because here is the justification according to a set of principles." And to the rest of the colleagues across the House, if you want to tax someone, if you want to take or impair their property, if you want to restrict their livelihood, well, you can still do it. But you'll face tough questions about the impacts that those actions have on people's property rights, their freedom, and the compliance of your proposal with the rule of law. It does this by introducing principles of responsible regulation into primary legislation with a focus on good lawmaking processes and the effect of lawmaking on existing interests and liberties. When making legislation, agencies and lawmakers will have to consider the principles and be transparent about those considerations. Agencies will need to confirm that the legislation and its process for developing it has been reviewed for consistency with the principles and summarise any inconsistencies with those principles. That work will need to be published, and where an inconsistency is identified, the responsible minister or the maker of any secondary legislation will need to explain the reasons why. And let's put that into perspective by considering some issues that matter to Kiwis and how the Regulatory Standards Bill helps us avoid such mistakes.